like it. Yes.
Chris, you gonna speak with me? You gonna speak with me? I gotta speak. Speak with me. I'm Alex.
Garrett, with Field Hopkins Frontier, Michael Peter and Tyrus. Tyrus, she has a trillion. Yeah. Yeah. Good morning. How are you? Steve. You're trying to remember where you came from.
So I've been here 2 months.
Yeah.
So it's been easy for us to get Southwest.
I know.
Chris,
They have a
lives in Cleveland. We have Chris.
No, I know these are fun. Me and you, we can swipe each other. Give her one. Okay. Sorry. Oh, good. Gosh, you didn't tell.
Did you want to put it on?
Yeah. Take down
I'll do portrait. Make it look better. Ready? 1, 2. Chris, look up a little bit. There we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Thank you.
Are you really? You don't see it? That seems
Oh, I got it from Tyra. I'm Garrett, by the way. Oh, okay.
So I will get the bank supervisor to get out revenue.
expressing himself to this person. And if it's anything like 30 and above, I know you're yeah, he's very short. That's good, don't even know short.
I'm Phoenix here. Hey, dog.
Michelle, where is it?
It's on the microphone.
Testing, testing. You're gonna put the bear on, claw on?
There's that growl. All right.
Maybe hand mark.
All right, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. My name is Alex Clerk, and I'm the Senior Vice President of Customers for Frontier Airlines. Very excited to be here today at Cleveland Hopkins International to celebrate the opening of our new base. Cleveland has become a very important base for us, and we have been aggressively adding flights over the past few months. By this summer, we'll fly a total of 30 flights from Cleveland, from LaGuardia, Baltimore, Salt Lake City, Houston, and Minneapolis, as well as a number of less served destinations such as Savannah, Pensacola, Myrtle Beach, and Charleston. It's all part of a shift in our strategy to focus on overpriced and underserved routes. We believe it is important to have a convenient, ultra-low-cost flight alternative residing for consumers residing in your region, and this new crew base will help us support our growth operation here. And with more than 200 aircraft on order, we have a lot of opportunity to grow together. So before I turn it over to Steve Schuler, who's going to talk about the crew base specifically, I'd like to extend our appreciation to the Cleveland Port Director, Bryant Francis, and to all of our partners at the City of Cleveland. Thank you for joining us today on behalf of everyone at Frontier. We're very thankful and appreciate your support and partnership. And now I'll turn it over to Steve.
Good morning. My name is Steve Schuler. I'm the Senior Vice President of Human Resources for Frontier, and I'm excited to be here today. Every day I get the privilege and the honor to work with the 7,520 employees who work for Team Frontier and who help to bring low fares done right to life each and every day. And that number will actually grow as we open up more crew bases like the one here in Cleveland, which represents our 12th crew base within our network, with more to come over the next few months. Here in Cleveland, we expect to hire 110 pilots and 250 flight attendants. And along with the airport staff that we have in maintenance and gate operations, it's going to be an economic impact of over $80 million a year. And that's money that goes directly back into the Cleveland economy. And we're proud of that fact. Whenever we open a brand new crew base, we do a couple things. We do a lot of local hiring, and the response has been really, really positive. But we also invite our employees who are based around the country to transfer into this new base. And that's also been really well received. In fact, this morning I was with a group of our flight attendants and pilots who have spent the last 2 days touring Cleveland and meeting with members of its community to get a sense of whether this is a great fit for them. And I want to thank our partners at Destination Cleveland for helping to arrange that and supporting that tour for us. It's like through motions like that we get more people interested in joining the team here in Cleveland. We've been blown away by the hospitality that's been afforded to us by the community and by the business leaders across the system. We are excited by the opening of the Cleveland base. It's going to allow us to open up more routes, more destinations for more people, more frequently, and to do it with greater reliability. That's what a crew base is all about. And I'd be remiss if I didn't spend a moment just to thank all the team members who helped to bring that to life. Our pilots, our flight attendants, our mechanics, our gate agents, our ticket agents, our ramp agents, as well as everyone involved in the leadership team. They bring it together, and it's really through their efforts that we make this work. So thank you to each of our team members for doing that. Speaking of team members, I want to introduce you to this morning, and that is one of our flight attendants who took the opportunity to transfer into the base from having been based over in Las Vegas. So I want you to invite Milda Santiago up to the screen, up to the podium, so she can tell us her story. Milda?
Good morning and thank you. Welcome. My name is Milda Santiago. I have been with Frontier for almost 2 years now, and I'm loving it. I am born and raised in Lorain County, so this hub in Cleveland is ideal for me, especially since I was commuting back and forth from Vegas and Cleveland. Everyone knew that I would bid and pick up trips just so I can come to Cleveland, because my heart was divided into 100 pieces, 99 of them being all my family, kids, grandchildren, my siblings. So, that was this being a base was amazing for me. It just fit. A lot of people asked me, why Cleveland? People that I lived with, that I would fly with, why Cleveland? And my response was, why not? Cleveland is a hidden gem. We have the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We have Playhouse Square. We have the Great Lakes. In my opinion, we have some of the greatest sports. We have the Cleveland Browns. We have the Cavs. We have the Guardians. You could catch me during football season on Sundays in Section 500 with my family cheering on the Browns. And this year was amazing. So, So me being excited about Cleveland being a base is an understatement. And that I am excited and I am looking forward to building new friendships and family with the new Cleveland-based cruise. And also taking our clients, our passengers, back and forth to many new destinations from here. But the most important thing was being able to come home. And Cleveland feels like a big home for me. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Milda, and telling us your story. That was genuine, and that's the same sort of excitement that we're seeing from a lot of our team members who have now transferred into the base. And on that note, I want to introduce one of our pilots who has also transferred into the base. So Jay Gouchi, if I'm going to invite you to come up, he's one of our pilots. He's been with us for 8 years. He too wants to tell you his story.
I'm not sure I'm going to be able to quite follow that up, but my name's Jay Gouchi. Been at Frontier Airlines for 8 years, captain here, and transferred into Cleveland as soon as the base was announced. So I'm officially based here now. I've been an airline pilot since 2011, and I've been flying to work the entire time. And I think if you talk to anybody that's commuted to work, the amount of time and energy that it takes to fly to work, and the time it takes away from your family and everything it's immeasurable. So now my car is going to be sitting at the airport. I can come in when my trips start and leave when they end. It is going to give me so much more time. I have 2 little kids, 7 and 4 years old. I'm going to get a lot more time with them. So couldn't be more excited about Cleveland. So thanks for having us, and looking forward to it big time.
Good morning, everybody. Happy to see you all here today. It's a great crowd, and it's for a great reason for celebration. I'm Bryant Francis, the Director of Port Control for the City of Cleveland, and on behalf of Mayor Justin Bibb and his administration, I want to welcome you all, and specifically welcome not new to Cleveland, but certainly evolving in Cleveland, Frontier Airlines. We greatly appreciate your partnership that has been growing over nearly a decade now. And just a few months ago, when Barry Biffle came to town to make the official announcement that Cleveland would be a new crew base for Frontier, we gathered in actually pretty great numbers out in the ticket lobby for that event. And that was a great moment for us to realize that the future is continuing to brighten for us here in Northeast Ohio, and for the options expanding for travel here at Cleveland Hopkins International Airport. So I want to say thank you to, first of all, members of my team who are in the room today, a few hundred others who are not. They're out and about around the campus doing what they do day in and day out to keep us running, to keep us functioning for this, what is really an asset, an economic asset for the community, to continue to operate at a high level. So I want to say thank you to all of them who helped make that happen. Also, there are several partners in the room today who were part of the effort to encourage Frontier to make this a reality. And so I want to say thank you certainly to Greater Cleveland Partnership for that. We continue to work very closely with GCP on continuing to expand on what is becoming a better and better thing in terms of the opportunities that are available for business, doing business here, not just for travelers coming in and out, but also to develop here on the airport and the parcels surrounding the airport to really increase the economic impact that the airport brings, the contributions that it brings to Northeast Ohio. So with the new markets that are starting later this spring, getting up to 30 markets for the May schedule, the summer schedule, and a few markets that are currently unserved, we certainly say thank you for that. There are other markets that we want to keep talking with you about. Some of the ones that you'll be serving, we hope that over time, if they do well enough, that you will look to expand on the frequency to service in those markets. And overall, what we are looking forward to is continuing to grow our partnership together. Last year, we served almost 9.9 million total passengers. You represented about 17% of that in terms of total market share. So almost 1 out of every 5 passengers flew on a Frontier aircraft. I think that this year might be a little bit more in market share. I expect that you'll be more than 20% of the market this year. And certainly with the moves that you're making in the market in terms of increasing your commitment to Northeast Ohio here at Cleveland Hopkins, certainly you are going to continue to grow, and I have no reason to doubt that you are going to be successful in everything that you attempt here. So we want to help you to continue to do well. Obviously, your success is our success. We want more and more of that. We're looking forward to topping 10 million passengers this year, which would be the first time that's occurred in about 5 years' time. So you are certainly going to be an integral part of that opportunity for us to continue to grow, to evolve, to get better and better. And as we work over the next few years to enhance the customer experience, we also want to, through that, gain an efficiency, which will allow carriers such as Frontier to continue to serve us better and in greater ways. So thank you to you, Frontier Airlines, for your partnership, and we look forward to all that is to come in the future as we continue to get closer together, and that looks to bring more and better things to this community in the city of Cleveland and Northeast Ohio. So thank you all for being here. Appreciate everything that you're doing for us, Frontier, and we look forward to more of that to come. Good morning.
If I can get all of the speakers to come up here, we're going to do a ribbon.
Are we not allowed to ask questions?
Oh, you sure can, or we can do them one-on-one. We want to do them at the podium?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many more additional passengers does Frontier expect with the crew base than in the past for the year?
Yeah.
So with over 30, with 30 total departures for the summer, we expect an increase, as the director mentioned, of about 5-10% for now, but looking forward to having a lot more in the future as we continue to grow together, and a lot more opportunities, as you mentioned, for not just for the summer, but for the season to come and for next year. So we're looking forward to again, partnering and growing together here in Cleveland.
And when will this crew base be fully staffed and the flights up and going, is your best guess?
Yeah, so it's open. So when the crew base will open, it's actually open right now. So we opened up this week, and we continue to ramp up the staffing for it. Today we have 92 pilots of the 110 that we expect to have on the staff. We have the ramping up the operation here in Cleveland to support the growth of the airline here into the summer schedule. Any other questions?
Anything else? Okay, all right, we're gonna do a ribbon cutting. So for all the speakers, if you would come up.
You got the ribbon?
I sure do.
Okay.
And Michelle has the scissors.
Yeah.
Yep, in front of the podium. Brian. I need a ribbon holder on the other end.
Can you remove those chairs so they're not being shot?
Yeah. Scissors are coming.
Chris, want to come front?
You want Grizz?
Yeah, we gotta have Grizz out here.
Grizz, have Grizz come around.
Boy, they didn't give us a very long ribbon, did they? So let's have, a couple of,
Just hold on to the.
yeah.
All right. Hold on to them for now. Don't do the cut and let's
Here,
get
you
our
hold,
pictures first.
yeah, you hold on, Steve actually hold
We'll
the
give
other
you a
end.
countdown.
Okay.
And then here's how we're gonna do this, so my voice is not captured.
If everybody can take like 2 steps to your left.
Sorry, let me get out of the way here. Okay, I'm gonna give you, it's gonna go like this. I'm gonna give you a 1, 2, 3, and on 4 is gonna be cut.
Gotcha.
Okay?
So don't mess this up.
You get one shot.
Right.
Everybody's in front, right?
Hold on. You got it.
All right, hang on.
Hold
Are we
on.
locking?
Channel 8.
Has everybody got the
Yep.
pictures?
All right.
Great job, Grizz. I don't have my paw on it right now, but.
Let's get a couple of shots here.
Oh, well.
Use those scissors.
They're valuable and sharp.
All right, here we go. Got it?
I'll do one right here. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. Perfect.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you all.
Thank you.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.